Hey everyone, Mike here from the Western Fair District. I'm here with Adam from Clintar. We're gonna have some fun today with some beverage. Now, you guys usually sponsor the bar for this event. Can you tell me a little bit about that and kind of why the Clintar Saloon?
Yeah, we've had the Clintar Saloon for many years now, and it's always a big hit. Many years ago we had the Caesars, and it was a very popular drink for everybody, but we haven't had them in a few years. If there's a plus side here that we can do the Caesar again and there's no lineup at the bar because you can make them at home.
Awesome. Right on. So yeah, we've got a pretty fun Caesar lined up for you guys today. And this is kind of just one variation of the Caesar. Obviously, this is a cocktail that you can do anything with. All right, so we're gonna get started on the Caesar here. We're gonna start with a little bit of cilantro in the glass here, a couple of lime wedges, and get you to kind of muddle that up for me a little bit.
I can do those.
So that cilantro is going to give that, you know, bright herbaceousness tied in with the lime, kind of really give that that fresh sort of flavor. We're going to throw a roasted jalapeno in there for fun. We're going to leave it whole, and we're just going to like puncture it a little bit to get some of that heat out.
Just a couple, eh?
There we go. All right, next step is to get the booze in there. All right, so we're going to add a good 1.5 ounces or so of vodka. The beauty of doing this at home, of course, is you can do it on your couch and you can measure or not measure. All right, put a bit of ice in there. Want to shake that up for me?
Sure.
Beautiful. Perfect. That's good. Get this out there. All right, so now we've got some vodka, some cilantro, some lime, and some juice from the jalapeno in there. Strain that in. We're gonna throw a little bit of horseradish in there for fun, just to kind of kick it up a notch. I know some of our Clintar folks like the horseradish in there, give it a little bit more spice.
Spice is good.
That's right. Well, speaking of some spice, I'm gonna have you grab the Worcestershire and the hot sauce there, and just give it a little dash. You can go as much or as little as you want. It's your Caesar after all. Beautiful. And for a hot sauce, you can use whatever you want. This hot sauce is a nice little company out of Toronto that we're using today, but you know, you can use the classic Tabasco or Frank's or whatever you want. And then yeah, top it up so that there's just a little bit of room on top, and we're gonna add our sort of final secret ingredient after. Perfect. All right.
Good?
Yeah, that's good. Right on. And then kind of our final secret ingredient here, we're gonna use some tomatillos. So I've kind of pre-roasted some of the tomatillo. I've got some of it in there raw. So I'm gonna get you to pour that on top of there. Just go real slow so it can kind of try to float on top a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. So kind of a little different take on it there. Like I said, that roasting of the tomatillos will give it some flavor depth and a lot of brightness from the green color there, obviously. And next step for us is the garnish. So why don't you throw on some cheese, a pickled gherkin, you can throw a cherry tomato on there, and maybe that roasted jalapeno. Toss it right in there. There we go. I'm gonna throw a rosemary sprig in there just to kind of give it some height. There we go. And we've got pickled carrot that we're gonna throw on there. Just throw that on the side, why not? And sort of our last bit here is the classic celery garnish that we've got on there.
Now I'm seeing bacon. Is that making the cut here?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we can have some fun with. So why don't you either dip the bacon right in there or throw it on a skewer, whatever you're kind of feeling.
Well, let's put it right in there.
There you go, right? So there we go. This is kind of our Clintar Caesar. A lot of stuff fresh from the garden, a little bit of a spin on it, and with that tomatillo to kind of give it a bit of a green vibe in spirit of the Clintar logo and everything.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you, Mike.
For sure. Well, that's a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me. It's a much different year this year, I know, but we're so excited to be able to be part of CCA in the at-home version, and we'll be bringing you some more fun stuff, no doubt.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for having us.
Of course. Cheers, everyone.
From your friends at Clintar. Cheers.